sorry. Everything's tangled and yanking and shit. I was going to say, right, that about what I was talking about earlier, like the other day, about me and Mother having a disagreement. I think we're on good terms, but I'm not fucking sure because she was trying to explain what she was talking about, but it honestly really confused me. It's like, I think we're on good terms. Not that we're off terms. But I'm still a bit lost. Oh. Testing audio, testing audio. Testing audio, testing audio. Okay, audio is a bit quiet compared to the music, but I'm sure that's fine. Oh fuck. Cause like, yeah, as I was saying, my brain's being very petty for some reason. Again, it's all on me for being childish and petty. And yeah, she was basically explaining like, look, I don't mind, you know, making you lunch, but the problem is because of the way you sleep, it would be past lunchtime, you know? And And like, so I'm just saying that it's like, if it's something simple to make, I'm perfectly fine. Like, you know, it's fine if, because I was explaining her, like, I'm like, well, it's like, the way my brain works is I'm a very lazy person, right? And I will, like, if I have to make something and I'm not in the mood, I will purposely starve myself to the point where my, like, stomach grumbles. I'm like, okay, can't push this off. And then when I go to make myself, usually when I go to make myself lunch, it's like, oh, well, it's nearly dinner time, so you just wait until dinner, and it's like, you get what I mean? And she's like, I'm happy that you will, you know, make it whenever, like, as long as it's like something simple, right? Or like, you know, because if it's like toasted cheese for dinner and I'm having sandwiches or whatever, then that's fine. But if she's making something more complex, she doesn't want me to eat lunch and then, you know, not eat dinner because I'm full. And then my brain just being very petty, I'm like, well, you could have phrased it in the sense of like, rather make myself lunch, why not say, okay, just skip lunch. I'm happy to do that, you know? Because my brain's very petty, and it's like, it's just like my brain can't, I don't know if I choose not to comprehend or just can't comprehend, because it's like, so you're telling me that you want me to learn to make myself lunch, which I'm perfectly fine with, but when I use that same logic, oh, don't worry, I'll make myself dinner or whatever, she's like, then she's like, you're seriously gonna be stubborn, you're seriously going through with this. I'm like, I'm doing what you told me. You're like, no, don't twist my words. I said, you know, it was past lunch, so you can make yourself lunch. And I retorted, like you always tell me, I have 2 legs, 2 arms, and a heartbeat, so surely I can make myself dinner. It's like, you were being such a pain in the ass. Like, you were being too petty. And it was like, so you want me, like, and it's like just going back and forth because my brain's being stubborn, right? It's like, so you want me to make myself something, but when I do that and beyond, then it's a problem. I'm trying to understand where your logic is. No, I'm trying to understand where the fuck your logic is, because, you know, it's this back and forth bullshit. He's like, I don't want to make something if you're not going to eat it. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm listening to you. You said I have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a heartbeat, so I should be able to make myself lunch. If that's the case, why don't I make myself dinner as well? And it's just this back and forth roundabout bullshit of like my brain being extremely petty. Like beyond where it needs to be, you know? But I think we're on good terms now. I just don't understand her sometimes. Season 3. Bury the Past. Noel and Karen storm the Aquarius building and defeat Sibylla after she stands in their way with demon powers. However, the mysterious great devil Caesar appears alongside Boris to demonstrate his immense power, forcing a retreat. While Boris gives a conference naming Noel and Karen wanted criminals, they arrive at the cave by the coast that Karen once used as a base. Damn. Why are the bad guys the ones that look so fuckable? Mm-hmm. Yep. and we're leaving puddles. I never expected to come back here. I assume that was Karen speaking. So this was the old base. Damn. Oh, bags under his eyes? Ah! Karen, where are we? We dove into the sea from the top of Aquarius and it felt like we swam for a long time. Witch of mortal fate, Noel Confetti. It's a rocky area on the edge of La Plaza. Nobody will come here. No, turn on the TV. It should have power. Red-eyed devil, Karen. TV? Never mind that. Are you alright? After falling that far and swimming along the shore carrying you, would be hard to say I'm fine. But I won't die. Anyway, turn on the TV. I want to know the current situation. Okay. Ah! Complete bonus. Complete the mission. Late at the news, the shipping company Aquarius suffered an attack on their head office. At their head office, many security systems and drones were damaged, and a helicopter crashed and burned nearby. While the assailants were clearly shown in the security camera footage, their identities came as a great shock to the people of La Plaza. The suspect's name is Noel Confetti, the 15-year-old girl who recently went missing and is believed to be accompanied by a devil. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, with the little clues gathered in the previous chapters, I thought the character was... I was honestly gonna say maybe like 8 to 11. So like I'm a bit surprised that I got it way off. Cause they always kept referring to her as Kid, right? The 15-year-old girl who recently went missing is believed to be accompanied by a devil, and is assumed to have worked with him in this wanton violence for yet unknown reason. However, though police surrendered the scene, the suspect was not found. Her escape route and whether she is still alive is unknown. She is currently wanted by the police. Mayor Burris is holding... Wait, it's still the news. I thought it was one of the press conference people. Mayor Burris is holding an emergency press conference in the light of this shocking incident. Mayor, do you have any comments regarding the incident? It is truly a horrible thing. It is currently unclear how she made a deal with the devil, or why she would engage in such actions. If it was something in La Plaza that has driven her to this point, I cannot help but feel responsible. However, it is my duty to keep the people safe. Dealing with devils for any reason is a crime, and La Plaza has no need of summoned devils. As a representative of La Plaza, I must condemn her act of violent terrorism, and I will work closely with the police to with all speed apprehend her for your safety. To the end, I would ask the aid of the citizens of La Paz. Our city will never fold to terrorists, nor the devils they employ. We will protect La Paz together. Let's do it, Mayor! I'm glad the Mayor's on the case. Lock that terrorist up. As I expected, I can't stand that Mayor saying whatever he wants. But it seems we haven't been found yet. Wait, what? Sorry, my brain's a little whoopty. I'm trying to figure out what the right voice is. But it seems we haven't been found yet. I think we can safely rest here. The police were against us from the beginning, but now we really can walk around in the open. Right you are. It feels like we're criminals now. Anyway, Karen, this time I'll hear it directly from you. Hear what? Would you discuss on the roof of Aquarius with the mayor and Sibylla? Of course, I want to know. You and Mayor Boris, what's your relationship? I figured you'd want to know. Yes, of course I do. Sibylla spoke as though you and the mayor had made a contract. This was my old La Paz hideout, long before you summoned me. You go looking, you should find traces of the past. If you want to find the truth, look for yourself. I got bruised hard when I hit the water. Can't waltz around anyhow. I'll rest for a while. So the secrets of you and the mayor can be found in this hideout. Very well. You rest. I'll see if I can find anything interesting and bring it to you. You do that. First, let's check this room. Old hideout. There's only a hanger in the locker, not a single piece of clothing. Oh, related. These are books related to politics. Likely due to salty air, they have a crisp texture. This one, two. Are they all about politics? Well, now. Alright, Mayor Boris is a politician. Maybe he was reading these here. I'll ask Karen. These are... It's a sofa. It's covered in dust, so I'd rather not touch it. The TV I just watched, I wondered this about our slums hideout too, but how is this getting power? The electricity source may be an enigma, but it probably isn't a remnant of Mayor Boris. Is there any clear evidence that the mayor was here? Karen, these books about politics, do they belong to you, or... I wonder. What do you think, Noel? I think that Boris were reading these. I think Mayor Boris was reading these. All these books are related to politics. It would be unusual for a devil to have such an inclination. You're right. Those books aren't mine. They belong to the young city council member who summoned a great devil. The man I plotted together with right here. It happened among this pile of rocks. The waves were calm, but the night was loud. Purple? Ooh. Damn. I am the Devil Charon, and I have answered your summons. A real devil? I can't believe it. It actually worked. Damn, he looks different. Tell me, mortal, was it you who summoned me? That's right. It was I who summoned you, which means that you must follow my commands, right? Me? Follow your commands? You seem to misunderstand. Huh? When a great devil is summoned, you see, it's entirely up to them to make the contract. If you have a trait wish, you can forget about having it granted. What? That wasn't what I was told. I heard great devils were powerful monsters who would be their summoner's familiar for a price. Insolent wimp. It seems you were fed false information. A devil and a summoner are not equals. I'm not your familiar, and it's up to my whims if I strike a deal. And if you keep insulting me with this nonsense, I'll tear you limb from limb. You can't be serious. How am I going to get out of this then? He's over here. Look at that! He summoned a devil! Thought he was just running scared, but he was hiding a devil. Looks like you're quite the villain yourself. Mind explaining what's going on here? What do you think is going on? I'm being chased! I set up a magical circle for short notice summons. Also, I could call up a devil when I'm in a pinch. Like now, for example. I don't see where you're going with this. Don't drag me into your mess. What are we going to do, though? A devil's tough? We got the numbers, we can take him. Look how scrawny he is. Yeah, you can say that again, scrawny bird brain. Let's learn him a lesson about the human world. Oh, he doesn't like that. You would call a great devil scrawny? And a bird-headed, no less. Very well, mortal. I will lend an ear. Wait there. You really take care of them? Wait, did that actually make you mad? Alright, Crowface, time to die. Now's your last chance to run. Oh, you can hear the fucking crackling of his knuckles. You took them all down. There were so many. Petty humans. Pick your words carefully if you don't want to end up like them. Devils, you see, are ill-tempered. Go ahead. Tell me your wish. If I like it, I'll grant it for a price. But if it's something pathetic, you'll pay for wasting my time. I'm Russell Burrows, a member of the LaPlace City Committee, LaPlace City Council. I want to stand at the top of La Plaza. I want to be stronger than anyone. Follow no orders. La Plaza counselor, 8 years ago. Russell Burroughs. So you desire power. Are you able to grant my power? If I wish for it right here and now? It would be a trifle. I see. But that isn't quite what I'm after. See, what I wanted initially was to have you as a familiar, an unbeatable bodyguard. Yes, I want to stand at the top of La Plaza, but I don't want it just handed to me. I want the power to overcome obstacles, to climb to the top by myself. Why, is that not just a hassle? The whole point of a devil's deal is to shorten the process, to instantly grant money and power. But that's meaningless. What I want isn't power in itself. The Mafia, the old council members, everyone who said I was young and naive. I want to bring them down on my own power, and make them acknowledge me, make them fear me. The position and power will follow, and there's no point in a position without power. So it's not power you desire, but the capability to gain that power. That does better suit a pitiful man who ran from the Mafia indeed. Well, that's why I'm asking for your help. If you don't want to be my bodyguard, then at least give me a devil's power. The Mafia might stop chasing you if you give up on this trip. The Mafia might stop chasing you if you give up on this power trip. But you would make a deal with the devil and reject normal life for the ability to climb up in society. I would. If I can't bring the Mafia to their knees, if I can't stand at the pinnacle, then I may as well be dead. I see. I have 2 conditions. Huh? First, I will never give power to you personally. No devil-like strength, no combat ability, nothing. Face every enemy with that weak body of yours. As you said, I will aid you as your bodyguard, whether you face Mafia or whatever else. I don't mind. That's what I expected from the start. My second condition involves the price. If what you want isn't power itself, then this contract will stand until you're mayor of La Plaza. At that point, it will immediately expire. And afterward, your life as mayor will crumble. That is my price. Crumble? But then... In short, you will fight for your own destruction. Status is secondary, yes, if you're being truthful. If you can accept these conditions, our contract is settled. What do you think? Will you board a luxury liner doomed to sink? Could you risk your life for such a thing? I'm really getting fucked up because, like, every time I try and draw Karen's head, it looks so, like, weird, like, to the side. So that was your first encounter with Mayor Burroughs? Yes. In the end, he agreed to the terms and made a contract with me. He began his battle to be mayor, rushing towards his demise. Why did he want to become mayor, knowing it would end in his downfall? Even if he succeeded in becoming mayor, it would mean he couldn't keep the position for long. Wait, but he's mayor now! Don't jump to conclusions. This is just the start. Our contract began with those terms. I see. I must say, though, you always require such brutal trade-offs. Take me for instance. You ripped off the limbs from a future ceremony pianist. I'll take it as a compliment. Okay, I'm feeling better. We can't stay here forever. Let's move. Are you sure you're alright? Or rather, how about the rest of the story? I can walk just fine. Devils recover quick. As for the story, maybe I'll pick it back up when I take my next rest. Ah, okay. Deductions were all... But it's like 0 points, so what's the fucking point? Well, I guess it's more for like the achievement shit. Deductions were mostly correct. Yeah, he only has fucking 2 health. Oh. Wait. What's the matter? Look at this passage. I've got a bad feeling. Ah, that's a thermal sensor. Why is that kind of security set up here? Must have been Burroughs. Of course he already knows about this place. For all we know, he might have been monitoring this place since the moment we escaped his residence. It's because it was a secret hideout, both for Burroughs and for me. So he may have predicted you would try to hide here, then. Fine, then. We'll have to avoid those sensors. Can't let him know where we are now. We have a way to go. We have ways to go until we reach the exit. While we move carefully, I'll tell a few old tales. Are these bullets? We could steal as many guns as we wanted from the mafia we took down. Of course, bullet holes turn into evidence, so they couldn't shoot carelessly. Do you want to look for a gun too? No, I have no need for one now. All right. How long were you using this place as a hideout? It was about a year. In a place like this for a year? I basically lived here, and Boris spent more time here than in his own house, I'd say. There used to be an ocean observatory built inside a natural cave.
Nobody ever comes here. Far better as a hideout than ours in the slums. Well, he'd certainly complained at first, but he got used to the filth around here.
He complained?
Too many bugs, my suit's dirty, it's cold. These pathetic complaints still ring in my ears.
Okay, I see. Okay, so it's always the second one on the left. Shit, no, fuck. I was too curious. I wanted to know the other thing. What the fuck? Are these artificial flowers?
Burroughs brought them in one day. Apparently he thought this cave was lacking in color.
He's more of a sensitive soul than I expected. Obtained wannabe. Yeah, he's really banged up.
This room. I need to rest.
Hang on, are you really okay?
I'm not in perfect condition yet, but I feel better than before. While I rest, why don't you explore this room? This was a briefing room, so to speak, where Burroughs and I would conspire. Most things were disposed of when we left, but perhaps there are some scraps here. If you want to know, look around yourself.
Records of battle you and he fought? You could just tell me, you know.
I'm tired. If you want to know, work for it.
Very well, you can take your rest for a while. I'm going to explore this room then.
Bring me whatever you find one by one. I'll lose interest if you dump everything on me at once.
There's a sink. I can't imagine it would have running water. Unrelated to that past battle. Books and empty drawers. The books seem to be a collection of road and area maps. It's a whiteboard. It's blank. Covered in dust. Moldy towels and clothes covered in dust. They really did sleep here at the time. There are books here too, old magazines, all kinds of things. This is a liquor cabinet? Why is something like this here? Documents are scattered everywhere. The ink is blurry and hard to read. Deco YE to city, dangerous, warehouse, inf T seashore, need CK map. Yes, clearly looks like a plan for something. This must have something to do with Mayor Burrs and Karen's schemes. Let's ask. Karen, is this part of the plan you used to fight against the Mafia?
Huh? Was that still lying around?
Well, that was a failed draft to be exact.
Here, Burrs thought about how he and I could fight a group as powerful as the Mafia. He often used something as a reference, but what was it again?
Surely you do remember and you're just testing me, yes?
If you want to know, think like Burrs. I won't tell you for free.
The mayor referenced something when planning how to fight the Mafia. I'll have to look for it. Was this it? Related to Bart? Oh. But there's nothing written here. Something the mayor could refer to for the that pisses me off. It's a fucking whiteboard! Is there nothing on the back of the fucking whiteboard? Like, yes, the front may be fucking, you know, blank. But you know you can fucking flip it! Related to Burrs. That's right, if he were fighting against the Mafia and LaPlace outnumbered, there's a good chance he was calculating terrain advantages for the sake of strategy. The maps look worn from use too. I'll ask Karen. Fucking stupid. This map, it looks quite worn.
Yeah, what about it?
To put it simply, in the mayor's battle with the Mafia, he used it to find terrain advantages, like looking at maps. He used terrain to his advantages to close the difference in numbers and take the upper hand. There were also many notes about the terrain in the draft plans, you see.
How nostalgic. Yes, rather than blindly fight the Mafia, we lured them into situations ideal for us to attack. We never fought under unfavorable conditions. Many of his plans were carefully thought out. But the Mafia ain't idiots so easily to beat. Sometimes we had to engage in risky battles. During strategy meetings, we often drank that and had heart-to-heart talks. You know what that devil's medicine was? A devil's medicine to help with a heart-to-heart talks. I wonder if it's still in this room. Well, the only drinkable things are this. Devil's medicine for heart-to-heart talk. Well, now I suppose they drank while they were strategizing. I wonder if that's it. I'll ask Karen. You mean this alcohol, right? Devil's medicine. Come on! Can't say much to that, but it's good medicine to loosen up a cautious man. This place, the plan, the alcohol, I remember it all. The day we fought together, I had Russo consider many battles, sometimes having him fight on his own, sometimes helping. I saw him grow with my own eyes.
Assassination, threat, corruption. I've sullied my hands with many crimes by now. But to be honest, it doesn't feel real to me yet.
That's because no one suspects you yet. If you blew it, you'd be up to your ears in cops chasing you.
And it's all thanks to you, Karen. When we sniped the counselor with mafia ties, I just wanted to send him scared to the hospital. But you told me no half measures. You told me to kill him, and so I did. When we were torturing that mafia boss, all I could think about was hurting him. But you told me to take his friends and family as hostages, so I did. Your advice is terrifying, but gets results. Every time I realize how naive I still am.
That's right, Russell. You're still naive, unwilling to crush people mercilessly under your boot. You're fighting with a devil in tow. You need to be able to kill any man, woman, or child who sees us.
You're right.
Was today's wine weak? Give into more of the bottle. Cast that useless rationality aside. Think only of your mission. Frankly, I didn't think you'd get this far, but you're doing well. Now, the bloody throne of the dictator of Laplace is nearly in your grasp. But how about we drink down this broady too?
Don't say things like that. I don't want to be a dictator. I just want to be at the top.
It all sounds the same to me. You always fuss over the details when we discuss this.
Enough, partner. Call me picky if you will. If our next and final plan goes well, that glory will soon make the position of mayor mine.
It'll be a tax operation, however. I can't always give you instructions.
True. I have to become a devil on my own. Laplace Central Hotel. Tomorrow, everything will be decided there. The two mafia families, Russo and Bianco, the fathers and current mayor, Eldu Burrows. Wait, your father? Oh yeah, my father and current mayor, Iraldo Burrows. They're all set to gather at the hotel tomorrow. I've done so much, all to produce this moment.
The return, however, will be massive. Tomorrow we'll attack both mafia families, provoke them into a historic conflict, and acting as if he got caught in the crosshair, you're going to murder your father, the mayor. You play along with the police on your side, blend in and take control of the situation. The Mafia Laplace true rulers will be gone, so will the mayor. And it'll be the clever young councilman that brings the conflict to a quick resolution. How much you can take credit for, well, will be up to your performance. Not a bad plan, is it?
You really are a devil, Karen, making a man kill his own father at the end of it all.
Your father's the mayor. He is not in the way of your standing at the top. Plus, a traumatic loss gets the people's sympathy, obscuring the political weaknesses that is your age. Think you can do it? Can you kill your father, only to meet your ruin as mayor?
Yeah, I can. I'll kill my father to carry out this plan.
I don't want to pry, but I still don't understand. Why are you so driven to be at the top? To my knowledge, killing a parent is a massive taboo for humans.
If you don't want to pry, then don't pry. And you don't have to tell me. I know that killing Iraldo Burrows is an unavoidable trial. Besides, weren't you the one who told me to cast off rationality?
I've never seen anyone make a deal with the devil yet work so hard. That's captivated my interest. You're different from my past contractors. I sense this deep ambition in you. Though it's a shame I can't hear it right from you. Personally, I want to see it. See what happens to you after your dream comes true.
Then help me tomorrow, as you always have. This mission will decide my tomorrow, my future.
Then it's motivation time. Let's have a brandy.
Sheesh. Just make sure it doesn't interfere with tomorrow's plan.
What the hell? Patroller's down. What happened? Was it the Russo family? They'd pulled this here in broad daylight? Shit, those scumbags! Protect the boss! Call reinforcements!
Let's split up here. I'll instigate Bionico. You take care of Rosso.
This will be our bloodiest mission yet. You sure you're ready for this?
If I'm not, then this will be where I die. That's all there is to it. Hell, I should be asking you. You ready for this? Even if you're a devil, I know you're not invincible.
Are you concerned for me?
Huh? Well, sure, of course. It'd be a problem if my partner dies.
How interesting. But I won't be taken down that easily. Worry about yourself, Russo. It's time to move. Mess him up, then we meet upstairs.
Am I actually gonna play or hotel room?
Aren't you Russo Burrows?
Sorry, but now that you've seen me, I have to kill you. I didn't even get to read.
Just what is going on? That's the 12th report of gunfire today. It's the Mafia. The Russo and Bionico families are going to war in this hotel. What? Why now all of a sudden? It'd be dangerous to move the guests around. All we can do is wait for help from the police.
I'm starting to feel numb. Might be the unusual situation, but I've just killed 3 people and I feel as calm as can be. 3? And my injuries. They don't hurt at all. I can keep going just fine. Now.
The Russo family's attacking. I need reinforcements! Shit, they're over here. They're all over. Our hands are full. Hold them off.
Good. Time to get out of here. I'll let them destroy each other. But I need more chaos. Burn more until the flames get out of control.
Ah! Who the hell is this? A devil? So, you're the Russo family. Bionico family orders. Die. This son of a bitch! Bionico family got a lot of nerve pulling this kind of shit! I need to let the others know that the Bionico family attacks. The Bionico family's attacked.
That's right, let everyone know. The Bionico family comes for your head. Russo attacks Bionico, Bionico attacks Russo. Both bosses are here, they'll fight for their lives. They'll fight each other, guns blazing, and die together. Okay, the fighting's getting intense. Should be about time. Gyno, it's me. It's time. Call in the police under my report and command.
In 15 minutes, I'll join you at the back door. I'm depending on you for my alibi. I killed anyone who saw my face. I turned off all the security cameras, and I prepared an alibi for the hours before and after the incident. On the off chance any mafia members survive and get caught, my name won't surface. Everything's ready. Time to go to floor 9. Karen should be waiting at my father's room. Killed by Karen, probably El Dorado Burrow's bodyguard. Damn.
You're finally here. Whole thing's ready for you.
You knocked him out? If you were here early, you could have just taken him out yourself.
I'm just here to help. I can't lay a hand on one as important as the current mayor, you see.
Very well.
I didn't want him to struggle and draw attention, but knocking him out was also out of pity for you.
Pity?
Take all the time you need, but you'll be the one who kills him. Stain your hands with your own father's blood. Prove the depths of your ambition.
Karen, I think there's a bit of a difference in how we think. You want me to choose between my father's life and the position of power of mayor, right? But as I stand before this man, I don't see a conflict.
Oh, what?
He was nothing but a shackle on me. I've never felt any other way about him in a long time. The moment I pull this trigger, everything holding me down will crumble. All that's left will be euphoria. I just have to pull the trigger. That's all it will take to get everything I've ever wanted. It's done. Finished. Now I won't have to follow anyone's orders ever again. Though my deal with the devil, I saw it through.
He actually did it. So easily, too.
It doesn't matter if he's my father or the mayor. What matters is that he's Elrado Burrows. Iraldo Burrows.
To me, he's what?
Nothing.
I made up my mind a long time ago to exploit whatever I need for my own sake.
Finally, I'll be free. I wiped everything standing in my way today in this hotel. Everything binding me's fallen away. Russell Burr's life will finally begin.
I don't follow Russell.
I'll be off now. I'll meet up with the police after this. You should get out of here first.
I thought he was just a weakling at first, but he's grown into a real monster. It may have had my help, but to get this far by his own hands. Now I really am looking forward to his demise. But what is it that drives you so, Russell?
I thought he would always be a coward and soft-hearted, yet I was wrong. From the start, he had the cold-hearted capability to do anything for his goals.
I can understand the massacre of the Mafia. I can see a mayor doing that. But how? Could he kill his own father so easily? To kill his own parent for the power that would lead to his demise. It's insane!
He never did talk to me about it. If you want to know, ask him directly. But there is no doubt that Russo Burrows' insanity was wrought by my hands.
But isn't that what devils enjoy? It seemed like you really enjoyed it too.
I sure did, at least at the time. While his actions surprised me, I enjoyed his transformation and anticipated his downfall.
At least at the time.
My story with him isn't over yet. But let's pause here for now. I'm feeling better. We're almost to the exit. I'll continue the story if there's another opportunity.
Wait, come on! You must finish it at this point. Do you really need to draw it out like this?
I'm exhausted from talking, that's all. Come on, let's go. We'll be outside for a bit.
The wind feels nice. This place looks quite dilapidated.
This cliff is the only path to the exit. There should be stairs here. But they always were fragile. So this is what happened after 8 years. As you can see, my chain isn't enough to climb up. It would be easier with that emergency rope though. Noel, take a look around. If this way won't work, we'll go to the coast and find another way ashore.
I'd really rather not. Is there some way around this? I think I can crawl through the gap. I think I can crawl through the gap of this size, although I'm reluctant to.
Can you crawl through there, reach the top, and let down the emergency rope? Then I can use it to climb up.
I suppose I can, but you owe me one. I'll be smeared with dirt crawling through here. If it wasn't an emergency, I would never do this. In exchange, you have to tell me what happened between you and the mayor.
Alright. Well, my lady, it pains me to say, but please crawl on the ground like a caterpillar.
My dress took some casualties, but I managed to get through.
Watch your step. Don't walk on anything that might collapse.
Beware the scaffolds. The scaffolds seem fragile due to the wind and rain. Be careful to choose the ones that won't break. Is it safe to cross the scaffold? I made it. Let's keep going. I made it. How nerve-wracking. It felt like it would collapse at any moment. Here's the emergency rope. This is interesting.
What?
You've jerked me around with your chain so much, but now I'm the one standing above you.
Oh, so you're planning to pull me up this time? Great idea. Go right ahead. I'm counting on you to do a bang-up job.
You just had to say it. Don't complain if you get hurt. It won't move an inch.
See? I'll be up in a second, so just wait there.
Maybe Karen needed a lot of strength to pull me up after all. In that case, I feel a bit sorry now.
Don't fall. You have to crawl here. You have to crawl here too. I'll jump up the rocks to the top.
Again?
The cliff is clearly fragile. It would be too dangerous to climb while carrying you.
Fine. My dress is already ruined anyway.
Let's meet at the top. As I said before, watch your step.
Look at him go. I made it, if it had given out under me. Is it safe to cross? I made it. I'm going to opt not to look down anymore. Phew. I managed to reach the top.
I didn't think it would be this hard to get out of my old hideout. Oh no, the rock! I can pull Noel over here with my chain. No, it'd be tough to control my powers here. I have no choice but to shatter the rock.
Hint. Shatter the falling rock. Not much to explain, right? Move the red cursor target, shatter them with the chain. With slow motion from current dynamic vision, anything is possible. Protect Noel. Oh shit. Ah! I missed one. Like, one was like a second away from falling on her. Like, I was like, is that it? Oh shit, no, no, there's not.
That was a close one. I still haven't fully recovered, so don't push me like that.
How? It's raining pebbles and gravel.
Better than being crushed by boulders. Don't complain. But with this, we're even. I don't owe you an explanation of my past with bars. Rather, you owe me now.
After I crawled on the ground and everything.
The room up ahead leads right to the exit. Let's stop there first. It's too dangerous here.
His chain had such destructive power. He crushed those rocks to pieces in an instant. But when he pulls me up, or fights against a human god, he doesn't seem nearly as deadly. Maybe he's usually holding back? Oh, for a warehouse, it feels cozy. Compared to the rooms below, it feels like it was used a bit more recently.
See it? We're almost outside. That corridor leads to a nigh unused highway underpass.
But before we leave, we have to decide what we're going to do. I'll take some time to think about it, so you wait quietly in this room.
You mean that if I find something in this room, he'll tell the story between him and the mayor? Is this his compromise? If that's the case, I'll look for clues. What happened to Bora's contract and relationship with Karen after he became mayor? I'm sure that's something I ought to know. Is this some kind of list? It's relatively clean. Location names. No, these are building names. Abandoned coast. Before I fuck up, let's look at the other clues. Some books, well, they're a little worn out. They're all recent. It feels like I've seen this bed before, and I've seen black fur before. Garbage scattered on the floor. This may be a hideout, but it's unseemly to hoard garbage. I'm gonna fuck this up. Important clue. That's right, the abandoned building is where I summoned Karen. Rocky Shore must be here. I'm unsure about the city council building, but otherwise these are places I'm familiar with. As for the meaning of X and exclamation mark, well, Karen should know. I'll go ask him. Karen, have you ever seen this list?
Ah, I see you found it. What about it?
I thought you might know what this is.
Yeah, I know what it is. But by now, so do you.
I do?
If you think hard, you should be able to guess what this list means.
Abandoned coast board. Related to devil summoning location. Does this have to do with places for summoning devils?
Finally, you've picked it up. Yes, those are notes on locations in La Plaza that would be ideal for summoning a devil. Suited for summoning, easy for Boris to cover up, maybe even directly under his control. I guess you could consider it a list of places he's highly likely to someday summon a devil at.
But this isn't from back when you and young Boris were working together, is it? You didn't mention any other devils in your story, and this paper isn't as worn as the books earlier.
True. Then who wrote it, do you think?
I guess if it's not the mayor, it could only be...
Hey, don't just guess. Show me some evidence. Find proof of the person who recently wrote this list. In this room.
Does he have to be so difficult? Well, if this list was made recently, there should be evidence somewhere. Evidence of you, Karen. I feel like I've seen this bed before, and I've seen this black fur before. Trace of Karen. Yes, I remember seeing this at our hideout in the slums. Karen's bed. This black fur-like, feather-like stuff. This is probably evidence that Karen was here. Let's ask him right away. I feel like I've seen this bed before. Oh. Is this sufficient as evidence that you were here? You won't try to tell me that this feather came from a crow outside, right?
Of course not. That wouldn't make any sense. But yes, it's true. Even after my deal with Boris was done, I was living here for a while.
Why? Wasn't your contract over once Boris became mayor? So you should have had no more reason to stay in La Plaza.
That's exactly right. A devil should appear from darkness, grant a wish, then disappear once more. That's how it's supposed to be. However,
my guts are turning, and not in a kinky way, and I don't know if I'm going to throw up or not.
look,
Look, I'm the most popular candidate for the next mayor. I'll stand at the top of this city after the emergency election in 2 weeks. Finally.
it's too early to let your guard down. Mass media poll have no meaning. After all you've done, are you honestly going to wait for the votes to come in?
Of course not. I'm crushing the other candidates.
I'd figured. Take care of them quietly. Hide your face, take the families hostage, give them a warning. You're already tragic hero Russo Burrows to the public. That alone might make them bow out.
You're joking, right? Such a standard half-ass method won't work. Have you gone soft, Karen?
What?
I've done so much clear foul play to get this far. There's no evidence, but no guarantees either. I'll take care of any gray areas before I'm mayor by pinning them on the other candidates.
If you carelessly involve others, it'll get out of hand. We should hide the gray areas ourselves.
I'm going to be mayor. I don't want to bring any vulnerabilities with me. We'll pin suspicions of everything we've done onto the other candidates. We'll kill them socially. And then, once the dust settles, we'll kill them physically. Use them for all they're worth, pin everything on them, and kill them off.
Sounds like it has too many moving parts. Other people won't always act the way you want.
How boring and unusually cautious. I'm aiming for a perfectly flawless climb to the top, Karen.
On the contrary, it feels like you're not being cautious enough.
I've thrown caution to the wind, and it was you who told me to. You're more wary than I thought, Karen.
I felt that Russell had been changing. Bit by bit, he acted like a devil himself, without my help destroying obstacles on his own. And as a devil, I welcomed his transformation, because he'd learned my ways, absorbed them, and drove himself mad without complaint. Which is why I did what devils often do not. After you became mayor, I decided I would see what became of him, to witness his debt of ruin being claimed. Yet, it happened. His transformation led to one in our relationship as well. I've sent everyone out. Now we can speak privately. We've been so busy lately, it's been hard to catch a moment to chat like this. The former city council building, I've had my eyes on it since we were in that cave. A good spot, As mayor, I've put it under protection as a cultural asset just in case. The location is ideal, and with all this space, it could house a massive summoning circle. Russell, I've been looking into your actions. I won't mince words. The scapegoat contract you've started recently are a disgrace. Conning a third party into making a devil's deal to grant your wishes without paying the price. It's against devil contract rules.
Oh? Didn't you like doing things the dirty and immoral way? Years ago, at Central Hotel, did you have me kill my father to try and throw me into despair? But that day I was reborn. To the public it looked like as if I took responsibility to mobilize the police and quell the chaos.
That achievement helped me become mayor in the emergency election held afterwards. Sure enough, your ways work. So I've decided to learn from them. I don't care if you take advantage of others. That's your choice, but a devil's contract is a one-on-one deal. That's been the rule since the days of old, the etiquette. If you want your wish granted by a devil, you pay the price. You don't use a sacrifice. Sibylla made the contract of her own accord. She wished for it herself. I'm not just talking about her. How many have you conned into devil's contract behind my back? Who knows? It's not like I need to keep count. I can't remember every little one. You wish to climb atop Laplace all on your own, but now you depend entirely on devil contracts. You've hit rock bottom, Russell. Look who's talking! You had a big hand in this, you know! What? Your contract promised my certain demise after I became mayor! Isn't that right? I wouldn't last long were I just a normal mayor! So I'll keep running from that downfall forever with a miracle of devil deals! I'll cheat fate! I won't do anything that leaves me vulnerable and use other people instead! After conquering the Mafia and becoming mayor, there's nothing I can't control! I'll dispose of anyone I use, then take out the possibility of me being traced or betrayed! I'm going to use the city of Laplace to fight against my debt to you! You're fighting against the price of our contract? How dare you! That's not a contract! You're weaseling your way out of your debt! Reigning over Laplace is my goal, with no one to hold me down or order me around, so I won't be held down by our contract either. Contract etiquette, who fucking cares? Just try and kill me. Collect my debt, ruin me, I'll gladly fight this against even you. What's the matter, Karen? I'm defenseless right now. If you don't like what man you brought up this way is doing, try and stop me! Despite your devil's deal, you remade yourself and dove into danger, owning your own strength. I thought you were a rare one, wicked but with a spine, no desire to depend on his devil. That way of being intrigued me. I even stayed after our contract, all to watch your destruction. But it seems that won't be necessary. You've disgraced devil's contracts. It's not worth killing you here, but a devil's due is absolute. Tremble as you await your coming end. Regret all the exploitation of devils you've done when you fall into hell. Farewell. I enjoyed our days having the run of Laplace. I am the ruler of Laplace. Even a devil such as you is under my control now. I'll show you someday, Karen, that even you're just there for me to exploit. I was here observing, writing down his actions, so I could witness the moment of his demise. Not that there's any point anymore. So that's your past with Mayor Burroughs? That is it. It must sound funny to you. I was the one who led him down a path of evil, but when he betrayed me, here I am seeking revenge. I guess I had a ways to go as a devil. I invested too much in one contract. Him trying to avoid his debt, it felt like he was denying the bond we forged through our deal. Usually if a contractee tried to escape debt, the devil would make them pay with their life. But I couldn't do anything to Russell. Rather than being mad at his betrayal, I was shocked. Using his coming demise as an excuse, I just left. As a devil, it's not very appropriate. I was entirely emotional. Even now, as much as I complain that my infernal tastes were exploited, the real reason I'm plotting revenge comes down to nothing but my own selfishness. You know, it might be me who has no right to get revenge on him. And because I couldn't admit that, I tried to justify myself by helping you who hates him. How ridiculous. Go ahead. Laugh. Behold the true miserable nature of that fearsome devil who robbed you of your limbs.
That's not fucking funny.
Karen. What? Do you remember what you said to me before? Are you going to just add on another layer of selfishness? Are you going to... You're just thinking too modestly for a devil. The past doesn't matter. Boris betrayed you. Who cares about the right to seek revenge? If your contract trade-off was his demise, then that's what you should ensure right now. You don't hold it against me? I raised him and released him into the wild, and that's the whole reason you... I have no intention of commenting on your past. Even if I were to, it wouldn't change anything. If you actually want me to, wait until this is all over. And moreover, your current contract is with me. The second contract to help me with my revenge. You've led me this far. You must follow through until the end. With your pride as a devil on the line. Right. Yeah, that's right. Seems you're right, just this once. The past is the past, now is now. Russo Burrows stands before us, and for the... and for the both of us, he is an enemy to be taken down. There's no need to think about any extraneous details. Coming to a place from my past must have made me a little weak. Forget it happened. I can't forget one of your rare weaknesses. Do what you want. He blushing. Now let's stop. Sorry, just thinking of like. Sorry, my brain's thinking of like the canon genocide run in fucking Hardtail. It's like, stop it! Stop it! What are you doing? Stop it! Stop! Stop! What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it this instant! Stop it! Stop! Now let's stop discussing the past. Gloominess doesn't suit me. We're almost to the exit. We need to think of our next step and quick. Nice. Nice cock. Sorry. What the fuck is that? Now finally, it's actually time to think about what we'll do once we leave here. But what in fact should we do now? The attack on Aquarius failed,
and we cannot simply stroll around outside.
True. We do need to think of our next move. Something to ruin Russell.
He had a powerful devil with him, and if we can't defeat that, we can't hope to take him head on.
True, he is a powerful devil, but that may prove to be Russell's weakness.
What do you mean? Did you not give up immediately after engaging said devil?
Shut up, you! That was a rational decision and you know it! Listen, summoning a devil takes preparation. You had to do a lot to summon me, remember?
All you have to do now is stand in the center and put in a few drops of this. I was made to draw a large magical circle, yes. I had to use crow's blood too. How do I know what the fucking circle looks like?
Right. Every devil takes different preparations. In my case, it was crow's blood and a magic circle.
So you're not a bird, but to summon you, you need crow's blood? It doesn't really make sense.
And the stronger a devil is, the more time it takes to summon. But more powerful devils need a more complicated and bothersome process to summon.
I see.
I'm loath to admit it, but that devil was far above my level, so it took that much longer to summon. So preparing a lot of space and time, setting up all sorts of dubious things for the summoning. There should be all sorts of traces of what Russell had to do to summon him. If we can find some, it should serve as proof that he's involved in summoning devils. Russell's been using smaller devils before, but involving a devil of that size should leave a trace.
And if it's revealed that the mayor had a hand in devil summoning, then he'll be done for. But without knowing the means of summoning that devil, how can we look for evidence?
I might not know how to summon him, but I can guess where he was summoned. The former city council building. It could only be there.
The place you parted ways with Mayor Burrows.
Russell made it a protected site, city heritage and all that. Normally no one can enter. He told me himself how much he valued the place in terms of black magic, space, location.
Ah, I see.
We'll sneak in there and bring back evidence of devil summoning. Then we connect it to Russell. We'll probably run into that devil again, but there's no need to fight. We just need to outrun.
Alright, that sounds like a plan. If we need only run, we can manage.
How about you do some of your own thinking? You're part of this too, remember?
If this is what you've decided, I'm fine with that. You've come to this conclusion due to the observing Mayor Burrows for several years, have you not?
Well, that is true.
Then that is enough. I was not suspicious of your decision to be...
Hey, what was that sound?
I do not know. Is this a sensor? No, more specifically, it's a sensor bomb!
You idiot! A bomb set by the exit? That was a close one. Russell!
You saved me. But now your old hideout is going to burn to the ground.
That's fine. I don't need this place anymore. Let's get going. Off to the old council building. This time we'll take home a glimpse of all the evils he's done. Just as his contract promised, I will ruin him. And this is the first step on that path.
Turn regret into ashes. Achievement unlocked. Ah, we're back here.
Noel, I don't think there's anything here, but gather anything that might be important.
Why?
Currently, we're wanted suspects for the attack on Aquarius. If anything happens, we want to be able to escape quickly.
I see.
Of course, prepare for the next mission too. The council building is going to be a battlefield. As soon as you're ready, we'll leave.
It would be sad to let this plant die, so I water it every day. Da da da. Da da. It's a refrigerator. We haven't been paying the electric bill, so really it could stop at any moment. Blankets are clean. It looks like Karen washed them. A slightly dirty bed. It's easy to wake up with one arm. Few articles of clothing, probably from the room's former residents. Old books Karen fished out of the dumpster. Given the books at the old hideout too, no doubt he likes to read. Karen's bed. There's some black fur scattered about. Whose piano is this, and how long has it been here? Cultural assets, huh? They're preserving the old city council building for its cultural value instead of demolishing it. If they've got money to burn on that junk, they should just give some of it back to the people. It looks like Aquarius was attacked this time. Times have gotten real dangerous all of a sudden. Welcome, welcome! As long as I get pee, I'll sell to anyone! I have none? Buy one of those. Shit. Come again to this shop that's definitely run by a human! Look at that. Is that a cat or a dog?
I don't watch the news, so I can't say much, but try not to draw too much attention. If the police come, I'll sell you out without hesitation. No hard feelings.
That's a fair point. It's a trash can with separate versus Not like I have much.
Are you ready? Okay. Let's just confirm. Our goal is to find traces of borrowers having summoned a great devil. But I'd wager the former city council building is also a hideout for said great devil. If we sneak in, sooner or later we're going to get chased after. But there's no need to fight him. We only need to think about escaping and finding clues.
You can't win against that devil after all.
I can at least stall it. No, if I take it by surprise, I might be able to...
Right, so we won't try to fight it. Would traces of devil summoning be magic circles, blood, something like that?
Yes. Take anything suspicious for magic circles. Wiping the paint with a handkerchief is enough. We can decide whether or not it'll be useful in taking down Russell once we're back.
I understand, so there's no need to stay long. Quickly in and quickly out. Holy shit, the colors are fucking... To me, the colors are erotic. But it's so fucking blinding with how fucking, like, sudden the color changes. This is the former city council building. It's just like how it looked in the textbooks. Other than this ominous atmosphere,
I choose midnight just in case, but they'll find out we've snuck in right away. We need to be extremely quick, yet quiet. We don't want to run into that devil.
I know, then let's go.
Huh? The lights!
It would seem there's a motion detector for the lights, so they come on by themselves.
Another sensor, huh? Should I destroy it?
For now I'm not hearing any alarms. It may be best not to meddle.
Alright, then let's keep on like this. There's no point leaving Noel behind.
Huh? It won't open. In fact, it won't seem to budge at all.
This is the front door. This front door must lead to the assembly hall. If it's not locked but sealed off, that's all the more suspicious. There's hallways going around the assembly hall. There should be several entrances. Let's search the halls first.
The old city council building is large, but should contain traces related to devil summoning. Walk around with Noel and investigate anything suspicious. That's kind of adorable. It looks like she's kind of scared of the fucking, you know. I have the jitters.
It's locked. It could be opened with a key.
That's not what I meant.
There's nothing inside.
There are various accessories on the shelves, nothing suspicious.
There's something behind the plan. Let's move it and take a look.
It's a machine you can input numbers.
Nothing's happening. Is it the wrong number?
What four-digit numbers do we know? A year, a day and a month, a time? Yeah, this shit's ominous as fuck. The shelves are packed with books, even though there's no one here. The clock has completely stopped at 12:30. There's a key inside the drawer. Obtained a key.
There's something on the sofa.
Is that a white feather or fur?
Suspicious. Suspicious. Keep it. Keep anything suspicious.
You found it. You should take it. Evidence of devil summoning. Item collected. 12:30. What the fuck was that? Do you hear the sound of metal dragging, or was it my imagination? $12:30. What? Oh my! There's a bookshelf behind this removable wall.
Bingo. Let's take a look at this bookshelf.
Oh, fucking Minecraft enchantment table. What the fuck is this? The book's here. I've never seen this kind of writing.
What have we here? I see.
What do you mean, you see? If you know, please explain it to me.
This is the type of code called an infernal script. Information related to devil summoning is written in special code like this. You need to know the code to read it. It helps prevent information from leaking.
So there's information related to devil summonings here?
Probably, but there are as many types of infernal scripts as there are devils. Thus, only one person who wrote it can read it. For now, let's take a break. Let's take back one of the books here.
Evidence of devil summoning, item 2. Oh, whoops. Ta-da! Karen, there's a strange pattern here. Could this be part of a magic circle?
Let's see. A fourth outer support sigil. Must be a big one to call for something like this. Hard to believe Russo would make a deal with that devil himself, then to help a scapegoat.
Let me in on those thoughts, won't you? So I should keep this as well, right?
Yes, wipe a little bit off. This is like a part of a larger magic circle. You draw this around the main summoning circle, and it briefly seals the summoned devil's power.
And those circles are customizable. But for what purpose? I didn't have to draw anything like that.
A devil might kill the summoner if they're not to their liking. It's insurance for more savage devils.
I could have used something like that.
I'm not a savage!
Well, you almost killed me! Evidence of devil summoning? Item 3.
We've been taking our sweet time. Let's get to searching the second floor.
Huh? That was my honest reaction. I didn't even know that was what the fucking character said. That was just my reaction.
The lights turned off. An outage.
Oh, fuck! Oh, they came back. Sheesh, what is going on? Kaiser? Ah!
There you are, Great Devil Kaiser.
When did he get so close to us? What should we do?
Only one choice, run! The way we came in is closed off, but the left and right side have the same layout. Let's run across the floor, go downstairs and hurry down the hall. We'll reach the front door.
But that's so far. With how fast I walk, can we...
I'll buy you some time. You just calmly move ahead one step at a time.
Alright.
How about you say something, devil? Or can you not even speak because of those restraints? No art to you at all.
How about just in case? Though Noel is scared, she'll try her best to hurry, but her legs are artificial. Unless Karen holds up the Great Devil, Kaiser will catch up to Noel. Move plants, shelves, or even yourself to block the Great Devil's path to slow him down. Oh shit. Oh shit! Ah! Fuck. Well, damn. She walked through the fucking other one? How was I supposed to know that doesn't work? Okay, yeah. I thought I was playing as Noel. Yep, Move! Karen, are you alright? It's a lot harder to use these legs when I'm panicking.
I'm fine, but worry about yourself. He's still coming. Is he walking? Is he walking to match our pace? You've got to be kidding me.
Ah, damn!
He won't give up. We won't make it. We won't make it at this rate. No, get to the exit first. I'll grab his attention and take him upstairs.
But weren't you unable to defeat him?
I didn't say I would fight him. If I keep protecting you, he'll end up cornering us. I don't know how far I'll be able to lure him, but we're both great devils. He can't just ignore me. Your job's to bring evidence back safe. You do what you can. You can do. Escape. There's no time to think. Work your feet, not your head. We both have to fill our own roles to survive this.
Alright, please endure a little longer.
I'll take you on. Or would you rather we have a chat bad-mouthing Russell over some tea?
I must quickly escape and let Karen get away. He can't last long against that devil. Mission update. Oh shit. Mayor Burrs! Of all times!
Intruders at this hour. I had a feeling you'd be here, Noel, and you are. How bold of you to come all the way here.
Damn!
Now I'm cornered too. Huh? His door's open. I can't get caught by Mayor Burrs now. Where are you hiding? Well, you're surely somewhere around here. Probably planning to quietly make off with something incriminating, But you see, no one ever comes here. That makes it perfect for killing off nuisances. And I saw Karen taking on Caesar. You really made the wrong choice, Noel. Karen will die by Caesar's hand, and you'll die by mine. That will end this charade. I need to escape. If I don't, both Karen and I will be killed. Huh? Wait, isn't this the Central Assembly Hall? We couldn't get in. We couldn't get into through the front. Then maybe there's something that could weaken Caesar. Boris has a gun. No, does not. She just has to run. Keep your distance from Boris and move ahead by hiding behind walls and in the shadow. When you hear the gun cocking, get out of the way immediately. Don't hide, Noel. Come on out. I know you're there. That little partition won't block a bullet. Trying to dodge only make it hurt more when it hits. Come on, how about we take just one bullet, huh? You want to keep playing tag? Now, isn't this fun? It's like Russian roulette. Maybe the next one, maybe the next shot will hit. You sure hide well. That's the Noel I know, but you can't hide anymore. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of circles. Oh, I didn't learn my shapes in, what, geometry? Fuck, I don't even recognize half this shit. What is that, a star with a vagina in the middle? Gross, you could have drawn a cool cock. Fucking strays ruining everything, I'm telling you. What's wrong, Noel? Looks like you're out of hiding places. There's nothing to obstruct me now. Picked the wrong place to escape to? Oh, I've made no mistake. Seeing this massive magic circle, this room must be where you summoned the great devil Caesar. What's your plan when the world learns of this? You should have cleaned up your crime sooner. So, you did come here looking for evidence of Caesar's summoning. Indeed, given this possibility, one should normally clean up a magic circle immediately after use. But when you want to restrain a devil, unfortunately, that's just not an option. To preserve the restraints, you need to preserve both the summoning circle and the restraining circle. Maintaining the restraining circles, all these magical conditions, and keeping it all hidden. Let me tell you, it's not easy keeping Caesar collared and sticking around like this. What would you know of that hardship? But the purpose of all that is to lighten the burden on you, is it not? On me? Ha! Don't be silly. Don't you know the way I do things better than anyone? It's lighting the load on my little scapegoat. Bastard! You talk a big game about revenge, but at the end of the day, you're powerless without Karen. Just try and kill me. The evil mayor who tricked you is right before your eyes. His hits are too strong. If this is how he is with restraint, then how monstrous is he without any? It doesn't look like Noel's escaped yet. I'll need to distract this guy for a little longer. He hits hard, but the restraints are slowing him. If I play my cards right, I might have a chance. Now that it's time to fight. Aim for the back. Caesar's attacks have no effect on... Karen's attacks have no effect on Caesar, but with the restraints, he may contend a little bit. Luckily, the restrained Caesar is wide open. If front attacks won't work, aim for his back. And there is a stance that will let you unleash a stronger attack. Uh-oh. Maybe that? That was that. Even after this many attacks, he's still standing?
I ain't done yet.
He... Noel, you out yet? Wait, did something happen? Gah! I need to create some distance now. A skylight, huh? The central assembly hall should be just below here. Huh? That's Russell! When did he show up? Shit, I shouldn't have left Noel alone. Now we're both stuck up a creek. Just try and kill me. The evil mayor who tricked you is right before your eyes. No! Why aren't you running? If you don't hide, you'll be shot! Mayor Boris, you are nothing but a coward. What? From what I hear, you weren't quite cavalier with Karen before, but all told, you're just a coward, afraid of paying the price, so you betrayed everything to survive. So Karen spoke up about how past. Sniffing into people's lives isn't very becoming. Until now, I thought you wanted to control everything because you had a devil's arrogance. But I was wrong! You want to look down on people because you're afraid. You're afraid of being betrayed, so you use others to throw them away. My, you misread me. My ambition is nothing so pathetic. No, it's true. Even now, you're deathly afraid of me, of your debt to Karen, of your inevitable ruin. And I will not lose to such a coward. Not I, and not Karen. Don't talk like you know anything, Noel. I'm not going to sit here and be lectured by some kid. Me? Fear you? You have it backwards. You right here, right now, you're terrified of me. If you're so confident, go ahead, try, ask for Karen's aid, and turn this around. Ha! Where are you when I need you, Karen? It's just a stronger devil. So what is the holdup? Finish him off and save me. Because we have a contract, and if I die, so do your principles. Noel, you're... I thought she was saying it in like a mocking tone. Like, I don't need him to fuck you up. You're not going to run? So, the very situation I ran from, we can face it down together. Bitch, you're heavy, you're gonna fall!
Enough of this now. It's the end.
Fight and blast! No. You don't even have legs, but here you are being reckless. A recklessness that's going to change me. Who can only run? In that case, what I need to do now isn't think how to escape. What I need to do now is overcome the old me! Achievement check. What? Karen! Move!
The glass! Karen, that was much too reckless. If you weren't a devil, you would be reeling in pain right now.
But lucky for me, I am a devil, so I'm not. Compared to the Aquarius roof, this is nothing.
That's not what I meant. Goodness. Still, thank you.
You making a mockery of...
Out of bullets?
It's not like me to make such a mistake. Did you get too worked up? Caesar, wake up! Kill them already! It's futile. He couldn't land safely because of those restraints. Doesn't matter how strong he is, he won't recover for a while.
We have found plenty of evidence of devil summoning in this building. Looking into it, we can mostly surely establish a connection between you and this devil. And now, you have no way of stopping us. This is checkmate!
Connecting me to devils from traces of devil summoning? Go ahead, try if you want. You won't find anything. Karen, you broke the skylight quite dramatically. Have you forgotten where we are? A cultural asset right in the middle of La Plaza. It may be late, but such a commotion will be fatal. How long will it take for the police to arrive? You can't talk your way out of this one. It would be a trifle to kill you here and now.
But you can't do that, see?
Don't think I haven't changed. Even if it's you, you're paying your debt.
That's not what I'm talking about. You two can't kill me. What are you... No, Confetti, you simply cannot take revenge on me. I will be led astray by your... I will not... Wait, what? I will be led astray by your words no longer. You have nowhere left to run. Stop, Noel. You can't throw yourself away. Oh, shit. What? Nothing comes from revenge. Julian? Gasp!
Allow me to introduce her. This is the ceremonial pianist and partner to the great devil Caesar, Julian Linter.
Witch of Paranoia. Julian Linters, excuse me?
What is going on here?
No, you shouldn't try to get revenge on Mayor Burroughs. Look at you now, your body's in such a state, you're making a deal with that devil. You're fighting in such dangerous battles, and now you're a wanted criminal. If you keep involving yourself in the darkness of La Plaza, you only destroy yourself. It's time to stop. Stop with revenge. Forget the painful past and live out the future you still have. What are you talking about, Julian? Why are you with a devil? Why are you with Mayor Burroughs? I'm sorry, Noel. You must be confused. But I knew that if I didn't do this, you would go even further away. You would go even further away with that devil. So I got to thinking in the hospital that I had to save you. And I made up my mind to do this.
For once, the contract was fully voluntary. I haven't deceived her in the slightest. In fact, she came to me and asked, so I gave her the best summoning method I could offer. See, Julian doesn't want you to endanger yourself anymore. What a great friend, almost too great. Which is why she stepped in between us like a shield.
That can't... Is that true, Julian? Did you really? all of your own? Wasn't there any other way? It's true. Until you give up, Noel, I'm going to keep standing in your way. Mayor Burroughs, that devil, I'll push you away from both of them. I'll save you, Noel. This is my way of showing gratitude to my best friend for saving me from the mad bomber. Showing gratitude?
Unbelievable. Just listen to her. It sounds like she's being considerate to Noel, but the way she speaks so selfishly, so one-sidedly, without a hint of guilt, something's up. Is this who she truly is?
Noel, would you mind pulling back for now? You can't take the summoning traces. You can take the summoning traces if you want, but go home and think it over, and if you can, stay away from the darkness of La Paz. I just want you to go somewhere far away from La Paz and live a nice quiet life. I don't want you to have any more blood on your hands.
And if she says no?
I'll unlock the magic circles and remove Caesar's restraints. Most of the circles here aren't for summoning. They're to restrain Caesar's overwhelming power. That devil should know what I mean.
He fell right on his back, but can stand already.
The police will arrive soon. Let's call it a draw and stop for tonight.
Why? Julian controls such a powerful devil, but shows no sign of going against Russell. She says she's between Noel and Russell, but in reality, he just gained an ally. Noel, what'll it be?
I can't believe this. Julian, you're the last person I wanted involved, but then you jumped right in on... But then you jumped in... What the fuck? But then you jumped in of your own accord. Why? Julian, why? Please, Noel, don't lose yourself anymore. There's no reason to feel the pain of revenge. As long as I'm here, I won't let you go through with any more pain. I'm missing my legs and my left fucking hand. I'm in most fucking pain. I could pretend, but I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't shocked at all. I had an idea of, like, you know, who, like, I had a feeling like he would do some shit like this, like another scapegoat, and of course it would be someone close to me. It was, I don't know if it was hinting at it exactly. Like, I didn't know, but it was right there, you know? So I can't really act surprised, like, oh my god, what the fuck, ah, da da da, big surprise, you know? Okay, just missed a few. Oh, so there's no end. There's no end thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da. Okay, let me test audio. Okay, let me test audio. Audio is fine. Let me add this to the playlist. Because it's like, what? Just because you save her doesn't mean has nothing to, like, he's not gonna fucking try and use her against you.